So for the Ironman World Championship, I am using my Argon E119 Plus tri-disc in size extra small, obviously. So this is the bike that, it's the same setup I've been on for the last couple of years. This is a slightly different, it's like more of a matte colour this year than it was last year. So I've kept this bike just for racing, which means it hasn't had much use this year. So yeah, I'm running it with SRAM gears. So I've got a 58 1x on the front and 1228, something like that, on the back. And I've got the classified system with that, so I've effectively got a double chainring just in case it's headwindy or I need a few extra gears going up Harvey. I've wrapped the shifter button for the classified like on my left hand bar just to keep it a little bit neater and in the right position for where I want it. I've got an aero bottle that I have on the down tube, and then I've got a bottle to put my X-Lab torpedo set up on the front. I've got a little Project 76 mount for my Wahoo on the front. I am running the Parkour Chrono setup. I've gone deep this year. I've raced on different wheel depths out here, but I'm generally quite comfortable in the wind, so I'm quite happy running a slightly deeper front wheel. And yeah, the Chrono generally is just like a really nice fast setup. I've gone for the Schwalbe 1 Pro TT tyres in 28 mils, nice tan sidewall, matching. And I'm running tubeless. I kind of think most people are probably running tubeless now, but yeah, I think especially on a course like this where often if you get a puncture it's just from like a tiny bit of glass, you're generally okay with its sealing. I have got 165mm cranks and I'm running the Aero Wahoo Speedplay pedals. They might be Wahoo pedals now, I don't know, but everyone knows them as Wahoo Speedplay. So I am riding a 1x for the aero gains. I think especially on a course like this, it's so windy, I think even a few watts here and there is pretty good. I've gone for the 58 because actually some of the bits also going out, but there's some like really fast bits where you're going at like 60-65k an hour, so having the 58 gives me just that extra few gears at the top that I can actually keep pedaling and keep the power going, and I can spend more time in the most aero position. And I'm comfortable with it being a 58 because I've got the classified system, so I've obviously got that whole range of gears for when I need it. I've also got a Ceramic Speed Aero oversized pulley wheel on for the extra gains, and a Ceramic Speed chain. So I have a bottle on the front, which will be the torpedo bottle that'll have my water in it, and that's the one that I'll grab bottles from the aid station and just top it up as I go. I'll then have my aero bottle on the down tube that'll have all my carbs in it, and for that I'm going to have 5 sachets of Neversecond C90, like mushed up into a nice concentrated mix of carb. So that's, yeah, that ends up being, well, I will hopefully be cycling for less than 5 hours, so just over 90 grams of carb an hour. I'll probably also have a couple of emergency gels in my little bento box, just in case I drop the nutrition or I just fancy something a bit different, but I've never had to use those yet. They're just there as an option. It also has on the bike, it's also got a good compartment in the bottom that has all the spares in. So I've got a neat little package of my little spare bits. Again, from being competitive, you're probably a little bit out of the race if you get a puncture from a super competitive perspective. But if you can get it done quickly, then you can probably just about get yourself back into the top 10 if you're quite speedy. So I think always worth carrying spares.